Hey,
do remember. Okay.
they trying to think like man again. Then I don't know shit.
I mean, he kind of snitched on himself. You feel me? Because it's like I always been saying this. I'm mad because it's Refused Media. We was doing some shit over there, and this dude was like, he was like this beginning of the year. You feel me? And he just like trolling like Diddy is the best. He like one of the best producers in the world. Like he was just like basically dick riding this nigga, like talking so highly of Diddy, right? And back then, I'm already was saying like before the cases, before all this shit was going on, I'm just like he ain't did nothing. Like now that I'm older, like and I'm like in the studios and shit, he really ain't did shit. You feel me? Like you feel me? Like it's easy to go tell Biggie to hop on Juicy. You feel me? But it's like, how many times did you do that? Like, how many times somebody told you to go do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many times somebody was like, hey, I can hear this person on this song, or I can hear this person on this beat, or we got this sample freed up for you to use it. You feel me?
I'm glad you said that, Grady, because I said the same shit. Because I'm like, this nigga is living off like the 90s, really. But when they bring up Snoop Dogg, this nigga had bangers from the 90s to the 2000s, 2010s. I don't know about 2020s. The nigga went the church route and all that other shit, but
I believe Snoop Dogg had something to do with it, or knew about it.
What'd you say, Lloyd?
I said that Snoop Dogg had something to do with or knew about the passing or the upcoming of the passing of Tupac's murder.
Don't do that. Hey, we need a Snoop Dogg movie, man. We got everybody.
What?
I ain't gonna lie.
Why wouldn't he? They was against him anyway.
I got like a
He was
top
a
five.
prick. Hold on.
Wait. No, I understand that, but remember, it goes back. It goes back to the Jet situation, though. It goes back to the Jet situation. What happened what happened before they got on side that jet? And he said he felt like he was backed into a corner, and he had like a fork or a knife or something because he felt like his life was gonna be taken from him.
Lloyd, on behalf of all Crips, I'm going with Snoop Dogg. These niggas was wilding, extra. Snoop Dogg couldn't tie us up to that shit. Nigga, he ain't no blood.
No. I'm saying not tie. I said he knew about.
Yeah, I mean, did he?
I say with like Snoop, it was just like, you know, when you see a person down a bad path, you like, I don't see no good coming out of how you acting.
I feel that.
You get what I'm saying? It was more so like that, but I got Snoop as like my top number one. Like he on my number one spot, right? So Ice Cube is like, I gotta look it up.
No, Ice Cube my favorite rapper. I ain't gonna lie. Ice Cube my favorite rapper, but Snoop right there.
Yeah, Snoop right there. I think I got Ice Cube, and then it's like it's crazy, right? But Ice Cube recently said he never been to a Diddy party, and he been rapping for 30 to 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
You don't believe? So, you don't believe him?
I believe him. So that kind of put him above Snoop.
Okay.
Oh, for the simple reason, okay. Yeah.
Because Snoop all at the party.
And then, on top of that, Ice Cube fucking, you know what I mean? He wrote a lot of music.
On top of that, remember, I ain't gonna lie, remember off that radio shit, they said, that nigga Snoop said, Big and Puff my homeboys.
Yeah.
That kind of sparked tension between him and Pop. From the movie, and for what we know of, because Snoop Dogg was Death Row leading artist before Tupac got out.
Right. And then when Tupac got out, what happened?
Exactly.
So that's why I said he could have known about it, because like if you got Tupac out the way, Snoop Dogg's become back on top.
That's why I get your drift, because you know he like, okay, let me get. I ain't saying, because Long Beach and Compton, it's kind of far from away, but it's, you know, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't want to believe it, but I can believe it.
I think we got this mind going.
Now, look. So look, just taking trips with just understanding like Snoop whole thing is just like it's a clip where Diddy he like what did he say? Diddy said it was like on the car on the Martha Stewart show. It was like, what will be your last words before you die or some shit? And he like, I did it. This what Diddy say. You feel me? And Snoop right there. You feel me? Snoop right there. He's like, hey, clapping it up and shit. You feel me? So I don't know. Like what I'm trying to say is, even from this beef and shit with Kendrick, we don't know where to play Snoop right now. I'm just saying we can just put Snoop on ice right now until we figure out what's going on. He was even in the Dr. Dre tape. I got a clip where it say he was on the Dr. J tape. So, babe, can you send me that so I can post that?
It's kind of crazy, Greedy, you said that because
the Dr. J
when,
tape. Can
when
you
you
send
said that, it's like hell yeah. And then as Tupac died, you seen Snoop doing all the shit Tupac was doing. He in movies.
Right.
It's the leading.
Because when Tupac was there, his career kind of got vanquished. It went on the back seat. Because
he was still on top of Death Row at the time.
Now when Tupac hit the scene of Death Row, Snoop Dogg was no longer the top dog in Death Row. Tupac took over that.
Okay, you can say 1A, 1B. Snoop
No, fuck that. I'm saying 1, and then you got 2.
Nah, he wasn't 2. He wasn't 2. You got 1A, 1B, and then hey.
He got more love, and then you know what I'm saying. He got his movies before Snoop Dogg had his movies.
Exactly, you right about that, bro.
So who's the top dog at that point? If you was there before and you was a top dog, and you got somebody else that came in after you, made more hits than you did, and got to the movie scene before you did, when you was on the verge of doing that already, it lets you know who the top dog was. That's who was the breadwinner. Who else in Death Row was making kind of Tupac money?
Look, Snoop had to go to Master P to go to start the movies and shit because Death Row wouldn't let him wait. Death Row had some.
That was after. That was after they fell out because it was the East Coast West Coast thing.
Look, but
you had to go venture off somewhere else after that.
Contract though.
He said they were still in contract.
No, Death Row had his contract, so he was obligated to still be there.
Right. Yeah, because that's how Death Row was. The only way you getting up out of here is the same way Easy did.
But that's what I'm talking about. If I'm forced to do all that, I'm like, nigga, nah, fuck that. I got my own gangsters behind me. The Snoop bought Key Rock from 6-0. He bought what's his name? Corrupt from 6-0. Niggas from Long Beach. Trey D.
What happened to him?
Goldie Low.
What happened to him?
No, it was popping. As long the East Side album.
Right. No, I didn't say that. I said what happened to him.
Albums out. My favorite album.
Right. I'm not saying that. I'm saying what happened to him.
You right about
what happened to him? he left all of them hanging.
The East Siders, come on, man.
He came out, yeah. All that came after Tupac, though.
Nate, Warren,
exactly. That's why I said
after Tupac passed, that's when that came out. That wasn't before. Give me something during the time that give me the time that when Tupac was living. What song of Snoop Dogg's was competing with Tupac's song?
The Gangster Party.
Besides the song they was on together.
Hold on.
Gangster Party with Tupac.
No, you can't. No, I said besides the one they have together, you can't add two. It got to be one or the other.
I think.
Okay, well, hey.
No. Let's stay right there.
Greedy. You can say the same thing, though. You can say the same thing. Cause Snoop was the biggest artist out there. Pac fed on that shit. by getting on the song with him as well. You can say it go both ways. It go both ways.
Can you play that right quick? The 96 Troublesome?
Me?
Yeah, all right. Play that Two American Most Wanted.
That's what both of them.
Murder was the case.
No, two American Most Wanted because
that's Snoop Dogg and Tupac. And that was a Daz Dillinger beat, which was who? Homie. Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
right.
but y'all adding the song that they was on together.
Look, the song that I'm saying that we should judge it on the song that they was together, just for the simple fact who body who on the same beat. Like, you feel me?
Hey,
like
Snoop,
okay.
Who you got on American Most Wanted?
I'm going with Tupac. I'm not even really too big of a Tupac fan, but I'm going with Tupac. Snoop Dogg raps sometimes can be
I'm biased, but Snoop Dogg bought that G-Funk sound. So he was a Crip and nigga love, hearing his shit, and Crippin' was the thing and all that shit, but Snoop Dogg.
Let's see, I'm looking up the song right now. You said what song?
The American Most Wanted.
To America's Most Wanted. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Hey.
Yeah. That just sounds hard, man. That's like when niggas just grab the mic and just like, let me, you feel me?
I'm saying Tupac came out harder, though. You can go with Snoop Dogg as far as that, but
would Tupac still be alive if he would have chose the Crip side?
I mean, I don't think it would have mattered what side he chose. They was out for him anyway.
If he would have, Snoop Dogg still alive. It's look.
Snoop Dogg didn't have the
he would have been alive if he would have. Guess what? He did chose the Crip side, but guess who steered away from that? Suge Knight. Cause what's the nigga? I got C's. Come from C. Cause the nigga.
What's his name?
Guess where he is from? 40 Crip. 40s.
Yeah, see, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
You talking about nigga from Outlaw.
I'm a street Canando Nino, for example.
No,
that's 40s.
I'm trying to think of Hey, I know exactly what verse you talking about on the song.
I forgot what his name was, but he was a Crip.
You talking about off that Picture Me Rolling song?
Yeah, Picture Me Rolling. Yeah. He was from Crip. And I heard stories that Pac wanted to get put on 40s. Crazy part.
He was at parties over there. Like, he was at parties, house parties and stuff.
What that nigga?
Like, that's one thing about Pac. Like, he was at the house parties. He was shooting police niggas.
Yeah.
You feel me? He just was a typical. You feel me?
I think he was a easily influenced crash dummy to a fault.
Nah, I just think he just was a regular. Nah, I just think he just was a hood nigga from the 90s. Like, every nigga that was really banging out in the 90s is gone.
Lloyd,
them niggas is not here. I'm just saying.
I know.
Everybody, hold on, look. Everybody part of that case is not here no more.
What's this nigga name? Big Sykes. What's his name?
Oh, okay, yeah.
From 40, Crip, neighborhood. And guess what?
All right. Now I ain't want to start the conversation. I ain't want to get there because it's a deep. Cause I'm saying, like, if that's the case, Nip would be here. If that's the case, Draco would be here. Like, I don't even want to get too deep into the conversation like that. Like, you feel me?
Because Draco was poking at the enemies that he had.
But I'm just saying, like, you feel me? They on that card. Like, you feel me?
Got killed by one of his own.
In the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time. No, you didn't disrespect Pac with this one. Yeah, so my Pac made this song.
You think he did? Snoop.
What? What do you say? What do you say? What do you say?
Start that over. Start that over.
What?
Hey, what do you say?
I got a pit named Pete. She did great. I got a house out the hills right next to Chino. I got a black baby.
That nigga Tupac came out hard. I'm sorry.
What do you say?
I'm sorry.
Homie in the rig. It feels good to you, baby.
This motherfucker.
Now follow as we ride. Fuck the west to the best from the west side. And make it famous. I live in paper for selling me. I never stop selling me.
Motherfucker G.
Another woman.
You don't know nothing about this.
Come on,
This Tupac killed this.
Nah.
Tupac killed this.
Hey, Snoop Dogg wasn't doing.
Snoop on his own. Snoop was holding his own on that.
Yeah, I didn't say he didn't, but if we going in,
if we want to talk about flows, if we want to talk about flows,
Lloyd,
come on, man. I ain't even a big Tupac fan like that. I'm trying to express to you that Tupac made the man.
Hey,
so we could do this debate all night long. Come on with it.
Big Lloyd, if you talking about more passion in his voice, yeah, Tupac got it. But Snoop Dogg was so cool, collective. Motherfucking words just hit.
Wonder how I live with 5 shots. Niggas is hard to kill on my block. What did you saying? He's speaking facts on top of receipts.
But you talking about a nigga that embraced California life that was raised in New York. That was born in New York.
Oakland.
No, he was born in New York.
He was born in New York, but he wasn't raised in New York.
So look, we was talking about picture me
He's
rolling.
in Baltimore then, if you want to be technical.
Look. We was talking about picture me. Look. We was talking about picture me rolling, right? So what's so crazy about picture me rolling? That sound like his first bars sound like an intro that was supposed to go on picture me rolling. He said,
right.
The picture. Ooh, like you feel me? He like Snoop came fresh. Like everything Snoop was saying was fresh as a motherfucker. It didn't sound like
it
was.
Like
another Tupac song.
I'm not knocking it.
That shit was 2 players, man. That shit was 2 players.
Snoop Dogg,
I'm not knocking it.
Snoop Dogg always got discredit for being too cool. Cool was in. Rapping. He made sagging. He made fucking crippin' cool. He did.
Public service announcement. I'm gonna say this very, very clearly, and I'm gonna say it one last time.
Okay.
Who won that battle on that record was Tupac.
Lloyd, if he didn't make crippin' cool, why did